Contrast that to 51.5.
They've missed a bunch of layups inside and around the basket as Mykhailiuk knocks one down there.
Of course, a great facilitator, great defender, glue guy.
Yep.
See Mykhailiuk from the corner, fires and fills it up. And the Pistons are up at the timeline. Sekou Doumbouya in the ball game. Gives it up to Svi. Mykhailiuk to the rack, lays it up, lays it in.
Do more of that.
Jackson misses from distance. Ball tapped by Josh Jackson to Derrick Rose. Bounce ahead to Svi. Blocked from behind, but that's a...
He doesn't shoot it often.
He looked good on that shot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Here's Svi to the basket. Nice double.
Young, so it's going to be a fun year.
Mykhailiuk laying it up and in. Svi Mykhailiuk.
On right on the perimeter. Nice screen from Stewart. Svi guns, and it goes.
Good.
Svi Mykhailiuk with a big-time basket there. Pistons break up the Curry drive. Svi handles to Derrick Rose, gets it back, fires, fills it up. Don't look now, but the Pistons have...
Sekou working against Carson Edwards, 5 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Svi. Pump fake once, steps into it.
Pistons have been very good on the 5 seconds, getting shots up and getting them down.
Look at that scoreboard, huh? Svi stepping into it in rhythm. Svi Mykhailiuk buries his first 2 triples of the night. Svi not shy this time. Mykhailiuk gets the bucket to fall.
Hey, if you're the Pistons, you don't worry about.
Pritchard along the end line lost the handle. Pistons with a run out. Svi lays it up, lays it in. Svi Mykhailiuk in the scorebook for the first time.
Would you agree? I mean, he's running up
right
into
there.
people.
There's some quickness in that area. And there is Svi Mykhailiuk doing what he does. Tatum and missing. Mason Plumlee to Derrick Rose. Ahead to Svi. Corkscrew, scoop and score for Svi Mykhailiuk. Jeremy Grant against Jaylen Brown, who's now rested. Svi turns into a shot and knocks it down.
Yeah, he's rolling.
5 minutes left. Jeremy Grant with a bounce to Plumlee. Svi for 3, and it's through.
Wow.
You saw Warren kind of go for the pass into the post and get himself out of position to give up the cut. Mykhailiuk loves seeing man. Blake Griffin like, man, I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not playing tonight.
Mykhailiuk hits a three-pointer.
Blake wants none of that against the Bucks.
Bryn Forbes goes up. Mykhailiuk goes up.
Boy.
And drains it for 3.
They just will not. Same kind of deal. Oh wow, breakdown.
Yes, sir.
Totally.
Mykhailiuk all alone, right at the rim. Bit of defensive duress, couldn't get it to go. Here's Sadiq Bey. Mykhailiuk takes the shot from the corner.
Yeah, perfect opportunity for the tip jam. Just extended a little too early for Dante. Svi.
Mykhailiuk again, his second.
Careless turnover that time by the Suns. Svi Mykhailiuk from way behind the long line fires and fills it up.
That time, Phoenix forgot about a trailing good shooter. No, worked harder to get open.
My buddy, the late great Dick Harder, great defensive coach, would say, show him the lights, which means let him look up from the court at the lights. Probably would get a foul for that.
33 years old, year 14.
Svi for 3. Didn't stop shooting. That's a good lesson for everybody. Finds Svi Mykhailiuk. He'll turn and fire and fill it up.
Nice.
That could be a promise of things to come for Svi. Blake to the lane. Bump down. Pass goes topside, and Svi hits the 3. Pistons need more. Blake Griffin hands to Svi, squares up and guns, and it goes. He can feel it now, can't he?
Yes, yes.
It's 77-61. Svi Mykhailiuk sneaks in, backdoor cut and a score.
Nice. Recognition on his part. I think every Piston defender that last time was in the lane, and that's why DiVincenzo had so much time to size that shot up in the corner.
Off iron. Josh Jackson ahead to Svi, double clutch, scoop and score.
In many ways is more troubling and more disturbing than that earlier season loss to the Bucks. You're getting blown out by a Pistons team. You can't judge a team.
Mykhailiuk from deep. The three ball is good.
Woo!
Boy.
Tough shot.
% shooting. 26% on only 5 threes tonight. The Hawks make on average 12.5 a game. There's a three for the Pistons, and Detroit now leads at 9.
Really getting back to Tobias Harris. I think Tobias Harris is the best veteran in the league to have not made an All-Star game.
He's an All-Star caliber.
2038.
Yep.
Good story
Already
there.
getting offers.
Well, Svi.
Sometimes the offense just better than the D.
That guy's a natural shooter. So's that guy, Svi Mykhailiuk, who answers. Miss from the corner from Thibault. Svi stops and fires and fills it up.
I guess so.
He can feel it.
He is feeling it now. When's the last time he...
That's why it's important to win as many home games as possible.
Mykhailiuk to the bucket. Yeah, the rest of that month, if you look at that first week, the rest of that month didn't look a whole.
It's going to be special. Just wait, Dub Nation. We got very lucky. Svi. Okay, that was a good shot. I'm going to butcher Svi's last name.
Mykhailiuk leans in for three.
Yeah, Detroit started
with a group that had a very good run at the end of a quarter. Does a world of good for their confidence.
Here is Mykhailiuk, who is a capable three-point shooter, though he has struggled.
That they've gotten back to 14 by making a substitution. He's sticking with these guys.
Mykhailiuk on the drive, and
they've got numbers going back the other way. Mykhailiuk, right, he attacks. Svi for three, and he's got it. That's his game. The triple for so good balance for Dwayne Casey's team. And again, playing with a lot of confidence against the Laker team they beat last week. Mykhailiuk deep and down over THT. Wow. In second chance points in the NBA, number 4 to be exact. Early second quarter, Mykhailiuk going to try it again. He's got the range this evening back here at Staples Center.
Well, that's 3 in a row for him. You're letting it fly.
Apparently it was very efficient from the floor. Mykhailiuk, and he is efficient and letting it fly tonight. He is 4 for 4.
And both teams had played it pretty well in the first half, but in the second half, Indiana took it to another level in that third quarter you talked about, and it's stood.
Mykhailiuk. The Detroit Pistons are pushing the ball. Stewart coming out to set a screen. Whoa. Nice move. Heck of a play. A little bit of a carry with the ball there. Yeah.
Svi passed on the shot, instead drives it. Little floating gun around and down.
He didn't have much time. He made a good decision.
Pistons to Svi. Gets to the basket, leaning lefty, scoop and score.
Nice.
And that will force Stamden Plumlee to forecourt on the dribble. Nice backdoor bounce to Svi. Double clutcher goes for Svi Mykhailiuk.
Hey, this can happen. This just might happen for Mykhailiuk now, because that's just the way he is.
Svi from the corner for 3, and it's through.
Happy for Svi, because you know what?
And Jeremy Grant's back. He had 10 in the third. Svi Mykhailiuk from the wing fires and fills it up. And now it's 100-89 Pistons. Bay into the corner for Svi. By himself, buries it. Heck of a pass. A knock. Svi Mykhailiuk for 3. And that is through. Svi Mykhailiuk now.
Jeremy Grant, a rhythm 3. And one thing the Grizzlies with this lineup on the floor, they're going to do a good job of rebounding because of the length that they put inside, because the guys that he was playing with were not the normal rotation for him.
Mykhailiuk around and in. Mykhailiuk, third season.
Mykhailiuk picks up the loose ball. Lee. Mykhailiuk for three. Terrific three-point shooter. Saban Lee. Mykhailiuk for three again. Got it. Mykhailiuk with back-to-back threes for Detroit. Make it tough even though you're perhaps out-talented on many nights. Mykhailiuk on the drive, and he scores the first points of the game.
Mykhailiuk in the last.
Tangled up in the paint, taken away by Mykhailiuk. Mykhailiuk driving layup is good. Points off turnover. Yep. Problem for the Magic.
Live ball turn.
Plumlee. Mykhailiuk. Left-handed scoop shot is good right down the middle of Orlando's defense.
Well, they're forcing.
Then a Smith Jr. Mykhailiuk shooting for three. Got him. Getting his first start of the year. He's got.
Their second-round pick just checked in, Saban Lee, who's coming off a big game last night. His career game last night is Mykhailiuk. He can flat out shoot. And he evens it. And he was all ACC at Vandy. Ellington and Mykhailiuk, they're in for one reason.
Yep, that right there.
You got it. 8 triples.
And just all you have to do, you have to continue to fight through screens on this end. Not give them the, like the thing is, you can't go under and meet him on the other side.
Lee gets a switch.
I tell you really got to keep your eyes on Josh Jackson. He does such a good job of moving without that basketball.
Wrong guy.
Right.
Wrong guy to go into the pick on.
And it's miscommunication. Again, it's
traveling.
I agree. Mykhailiuk, top side for three, and it's through.
Timely.
Big time basket.
That's suitable. Yep, they're both gonna hack. They're gonna get after people physically.
Mykhailiuk with a three-pointer that is good, and he can shoot the three.
You can't positive plays when you don't have the leather.
Double comes to Plumlee, and another three.
Wow, offense, right? High percentage, please.
Mykhailiuk with time, the three, and it's good, and the lead grows. This is their. Mykhailiuk working with Plumlee, left open at the elbow.
Run so much action through Plumlee.
And Dennis Smith Jr. and Mykhailiuk. The threes tonight, 18.
The people in Tampa gave us bad intel. It wasn't a timeout.
And so we are back, and there's a three.
They are 6 of 14 from three-point range. Ntilikina hit the 3 in a row. Here's Mykhailiuk from 3.
Mykhailiuk's first points of the evening. Just trying to get some transition going now.
Mykhailiuk from downtown.
Seeing that move when a guy's
triple-double last night. Plumlee had one as well. Mykhailiuk from 3.
See, Mykhailiuk has that 3-ball. He has 3.
First 4 years, some huge events. As Mykhailiuk lays it in.
In those days, Kenny, they didn't go to
D. They won 10 straight. This is right with the ball up high. Mykhailiuk, game's first shot, and he tickles the twine. That could shoot, really came off a turnover. 4-on-3 for Detroit. That's what happens in the NBA. You get a man advantage.
Yeah.
Pass intercepted Mykhailiuk. One man to beat, working on PJ. And Mykhailiuk got it to fall. Nice. It's a gold star tonight. 3 minutes to play. Mykhailiuk. Oh, man. Hornets give it right back.
And I was hoping he'd be a backup because I didn't think that Porter would play. There's a nice little scoop shot. But I think it's a good year to do it in because the fans can't come to the arena anyway. Or you got to play some better defense than that, though. Mykhailiuk with the basketball. Shoots it from the wing. Everybody that comes in off the OKC bench. Yeah.
And I think this wow factor is a little bit better.
Well, I think you're right. So, has anybody missed lately? City, and there's one of those plays coming out of the time. Another offensive rebound. Kenrich Williams goes and gets the basketball, and another offensive rebound play. Can't afford any more fouls if you're Houston. And the basket is good by
Mykhailiuk. Oh, I'll see your dunk and I'll raise you a two-handed stuffer.
Telling you, I've
Wolves active defensively. Mykhailiuk able to get the dribble escape though and drill the triple. And it's back to it. Mykhailiuk, oh man. The Thunder are just putting on a shooting clinic. 17 made threes by Oklahoma City.
On Josh Okogie's putback conversion on inside hoops as Mykhailiuk makes another shot.
Oh, another deflection. And Mykhailiuk tips it to himself and he'll take it down for the two-handed stuff.
And he's so active defensively. You just didn't, we're still learning about Brown. It's going to lead to a fast break opportunity.
Odd man rush as Mykhailiuk punches it home. And it all started off the block from Moses. At the halfway point here of quarter number 4, Mykhailiuk swings it around and knocks down the three.
He's got a nice stroke. He just step into that shot.
Had a really good college career, won a ton of games. As the Celtics have sort of inched back, as there is Mykhailiuk. Aims, fires, and hits from downtown. Out of 14 from 3 here in the first half. Mykhailiuk gets the flyby, has the feet set, eyes the three, and got the three. Mykhailiuk getting his first start with OKC. Started 5 games with Detroit. Prior to the trade, shows a nice shot there. A little step back 18-footer.
That was nasty. I'm going to say it with a load.
Any kind of space whatsoever. 45% from 3 on the season. As Mykhailiuk, high arcing three right in front of the Thunder bench, and that one drops in.
Oh, you said right back at.
A flat three. Okushevsky trying to fire it up, and sending it up is Roby right there on the platter for Mykhailiuk for the slam.
That's a beautiful play between two guys reading each other who haven't had a whole lot of.
That was a high toss, and it's Mykhailiuk coming out with it ahead of the pack, and he's got himself another slam.
Now, how many dunks you say he's got? Dunks before the trade, and he's got 5 since he's been with the Thunder. He's just elevating his game, and on cue, there he is again.
5, but also there he is setting a screen for Mykhailiuk out on the perimeter, and then the dribbling, as Mykhailiuk's got himself a deep 2. Over the 4-minute mark. Trying to finish this game strong as Mykhailiuk wide open for 3. What a pass. And so that's why Mykhailiuk, Moses Brown, Isaiah Roby, and Kenrich Williams getting the start. As there is Mykhailiuk as he lines it up from downtown.
And he made Gary Trent.
As Mykhailiuk once again steps behind the line and drills another triple. Svi Mykhailiuk coming off of that 16.
And I tell you, talk about a guy who's really starting to understand that. And how about this? Before I could get the words out of my mouth talking about Moses.
First half, as Mykhailiuk trying to turn the corner there on Ruby. And boy, nice step back jumper. Mykhailiuk has shown his ability to. As Mykhailiuk will take it up the floor, and again another nice shot. As Mykhailiuk has had a couple of. Bradley was able to recover. Thunder looking for some numbers. Mykhailiuk had the step and lays it up and in. Boy, that happened quickly.
Free throw line. Another good example of that by Bradley.
Hello on the backdoor alley-oop set up perfectly. Jackson to Mykhailiuk.
And you could just see that.
Quarter, Mykhailiuk pressured out by Van Vliet, but the defense leaves him alone momentarily, so he lets it fly and knocks it down.
And that's what.
As we hit that midway point of this fourth quarter, Mykhailiuk way behind the three-point line, lets it go! Not a problem from distance. Svi Mykhailiuk now with 22.
He took that shot from out in UConn.
And Oklahoma City is beating up on the Suns too, doing that process. So there's a little payback here.
Yeah, they have actually manhandled the Suns. Angle there to get that one down. Yeah, the Suns led by as many as 32. As Devin Booker at one point had outscored
the
shoulder contusion. Lugan's Dort, concussion protocol. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, their leading scorer. Right foot plantar fasciitis as Mykhailiuk gets the jumper. Mike Muscala, a right.
Boy, how did Jerome swing that pass over to Mykhailiuk? Sidesteps the defensive player and then unloads a three.
And you know what I'm going to say.
Hayes forced that, thought he got fouled, didn't get it. Maladone knifes it up the floor to Mykhailiuk, and he will score on the reverse. Beautiful hook up there. Maladone. Well, the initial defense there was superb by Brown, especially since he didn't commit the foul. And a nice drive and a left-hand finish that time by Mykhailiuk. On that restricted area. Gimme, there's another anticipation and interception by Mykhailiuk, who leaks out and explodes up for the slam.
It's been kind of like ebbs and flows here.
It's been back and forth, and there is Mykhailiuk. Back-to-back buckets in very different ways.
He is fun to watch.
Ben from 3 on the season. That is 7th in the NBA. As Mykhailiuk got a clean look in the corner, and that one goes down.
And that's sometimes all you need with a young team. Just see the ball go in the basket real quick. Gotten all the way to the rim.
Well, the Thunder ball movement still crisp as Mykhailiuk. Another three as he rips the cords from downtown. Up by 7. Mykhailiuk lets it go from the side, and he's got himself a three. As he bottoms that tough fadeaway. And both teams generous with the basketball here over the last couple of possessions. Mykhailiuk another three, and he got it to go. Ripping the cords again. Thought he got fouled by Rozier.
Yeah, it's a lot of contact on that play, man. I've seen a lot.
It's Williams coming out with it. Thunder looking to push. Mykhailiuk with those strides, and he takes it right to the cup and scores.
And he is so athletic with the basket.
Getting some extra shots up, hoping to mix that jumper in with all those hustle plays.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. And speaking of a nice play, how about Luke trying to turn the corner on Garland? Cannot do it. Pokashevsky finds the open man. It's Mykhailiuk. Finds his spot there in the corner, and he drills a three.
And he forced
tribute here. Wants to give it up, does so to Ty Jerome. As Mykhailiuk lets it go again. This one right in front of the Thunder bench. 7 assists on 10 made buckets, but it's the Sixers with a double-digit lead. Thunder have the basketball here. Nice pass. Beautiful find there, streaking across the green here tonight. As Mykhailiuk trying to turn the corner, and a tough finish as he got it up over Milton.
Wow. And he gathered himself. I think big men should all be able to dribble the ball, too. Not that I'm a big man. Yes, I am one, but I'm not trying to defend it.
Oh, nice touch there. Mykhailiuk on the baseline. We know.
Mykhailiuk nails it.
Yeah, and you mentioned Bowler 13 games with the Thunder, but with Detroit he played 36 games.
So common for Mitchell.
What do you have in the first quarter, Bowler? 2 or 4?
He had 2 in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean Donovan's coming on strong.
11 at the half.
One matchup for Maladone, who continues to play all these tough point guards in the West. And there is a nice drive as Mykhailiuk gave it up.
And right now, Draymond Green is assisted on 3.
So Thunder out of the timeout, draw one up. There's a three from Mykhailiuk in rhythm, catch fire, and it's good.
Well, you like those.
Come in for OKC, as has Kenrich Williams. And there is another three for Svi Mykhailiuk. He's got 8 points here in the first quarter. His motor, something that Mark Daigneault references a lot. Very enticing as Mykhailiuk will take the bump, counted in a foul.
Well, you know, you just want to keep scoring the basketball. I mean, obviously, this is a tough night for you. Second night of a back-to-back. I like that, just getting 2 points real quickly. You know, continue to... And he made a nice move to the basket and just stayed with it. Look at this pass here over the top by Roby. So did a great job.
Is swatted, he gets it back, but then loses it. Jerome looks way up the court for Svi, who lays it in. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City advantage, 9. And Svi able to get to the basket for a jam. 2 more points in the paint for the lead. Kenrich Williams for Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi with a drive, fires from in front, fills it. Nice job in the paint that time by the who missed the 3, tapped outside, off the floor to Horde, inside for Svi for a score.
Your man will tell you what to do, and you react to that. And right now the Raptors are making up their mind on a lot of things they're doing without any idea of what the defense is doing.
Pass.
stolen away. Great feed. Ty Jerome finds Mykhailiuk, and it's a 7-0 run.
That three is huge.
20 points now for Beal. Mykhailiuk answers right back with a three of his own. Will inbound.
Also quarterback and having to tell him to play.
Mykhailiuk, a nearly impossible angle, and it goes down nothing but. Mykhailiuk resets for three, top of the key. Svi Mykhailiuk, 8-point Philadelphia. But right now, all the Wizards are worried about is a win. Mykhailiuk for three, out of the timeout. Svi Mykhailiuk into double figures now with 11. He's got 3 threes, and it's.
That's what I'm looking at.
Baisley's put up some big numbers of late. Here's a three-point shot. It's good.
That's key.
By Mykhailiuk. Gilgeous-Alexander, he's been out since March 12th with left foot plantar fascia. And that's goaltend per game. He's missing another game. LeVert lost it. On the run, OKC. Mykhailiuk.
Well, these are just ball handling drills. This is a good timeout. Is what I'd like to know. Because the truth is, fell asleep there. The truth is, Sampson's got to make sure that he understands the circumstances of the team.
Against San Antonio, but prior to that, had been a 50% shooter.
That may happen if you have back-to-backs, sir.
And Mykhailiuk. Jerome. Now Mykhailiuk. Challenged by Brissett, but Mykhailiuk has his first points of that.
I can see a little impatience settling in there. They're not that good defensively.
And we could see it up here, couldn't we?
Oh, absolutely.
You could read that whole thing.
Did you read that?
Yeah, I did.
I know you did. I was only teasing. He's got a double-double. Oh, you don't want to leave him. That's a bad gamble by Malcolm. That's a three-point shooter in Ski and helping.
Long rebound, but it's kicked out. Mykhailiuk.
Offensive game so far for both teams.
Oh, nice run off the line there. Mykhailiuk. He blew right by Westbrook. The second. Thunder, though, was still with the 2-point lead. Mykhailiuk shedding everybody, and that time he goes right at Lopez and scores with the left. Mykhailiuk, tough step back. Nice play. Got it up over the defense of Neto.
So every Sixer in uniform has got minutes tonight.
It's exactly what we anticipated, right? Coming in, knowing the opponent.
Fournier 0 for 3 now. Oh, man, OKC knew that was going down. Mykhailiuk knocks down a 3. Neesmith did everything right except for
a lot of pride amongst the international players.
How about on that last possession, defending Zion Williamson, as we talked about the slow part of the.
Pelicans are zagging with Zion and a lot of twos. In the paint, Roby sends it outside, and Mykhailiuk's got his second 3 here in the second quarter.
And how about the pass by guys off this turnover?
Thunder will certainly take it. Oh, well, how about that play developing? Svi Mykhailiuk did a near 360 around another drive. And it's Roby again, sprinting off that rebound, sets it up. Mykhailiuk in stride, able to finish.
And I'm telling you, he's a point.
Since coming back from that injury, so much damage coming below the free throw line on drives. And that is a catch-fire 3 from Mykhailiuk in the corner to try to stun. LeBron is a great in-game dunker. I mean, he has just been incredible over his career as Mykhailiuk gets a 3 to drop in for the Thunder. LeBron's never had to basically suspend the season for almost 2 weeks. And remarkable here is Mykhailiuk is going to cash in a corner 3 from the outside.
Nice little behind the back pass by Dick over to Mykhailiuk, and finally the third time is a charm.
His reputation is building for being the kind of defensive player that he is, as Mykhailiuk. That's a nice fluid shot there.
Knowing that a defender could possibly block that shot, no problem. I'm going to make another one.
Catch fire 3, Mykhailiuk off the inbound pass from
energy. You know, so that's collective energy. Coming in, helping out the starters.
3 players in double digits. How about Mykhailiuk climbing the ladder? The line. And you just can't afford to get behind, I think, is the mentality. And how about Mykhailiuk lifting off the launch pad there as he gets a...
You know, to add to that, partner, they all have something to play for. Philly's trying to win, you know, stay in that. Well, that's a nice deep shot by Mykhailiuk. Great play as well.
Have had an offensive answer. As Mykhailiuk, this time on a little step back. That jumper drops in as he had Bagley all over him, but it's still...
This is Wiggins' time, though. Expect him to be super aggressive.
Kenrich Williams and Gabriel Deck. And that time Mykhailiuk, you just can't leave him. I mean, when he was in Detroit, he was like, Bazemore got a hand on it. Mykhailiuk attacking. That's a nice finish right there. Svi Mykhailiuk.
Crap. Steph was flexing. There's a big difference how much bigger Steph is. Just kind of noticed that.
It's all the golfing muscles.
Exactly.
Svi Mykhailiuk. Passing, we always saw it at Santa Cruz. The toughness in the defense has never been in question as Mykhailiuk gets to the rim. But if Juan is a 40% three, it's my younger days when I just pretend I was Kalen Azubuike when high rise there as Mykhailiuk puts that down.
Speaking of high rise, sort of.
Is the league ready for Lakers Warriors in the 7-8 game?
I am.
Off the turnover, Mykhailiuk able to finish. Come on, that was. I
They're
always
pretty frustrated.
Yeah,
right now.
I think that's what it was. I think that's more. As Mykhailiuk hits that three.
Ag loses control of it. Back comes the Thunder. The hard push. Mykhailiuk knocks down the triple.
Can't leave him.
A strong start for Marvin Bagley as Deck misses that second chance opportunity for OKC. Mykhailiuk knocks down a three. Doug, back to Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin right there.
Okashevsky, the 7-footer. Mykhailiuk, corner three.
He can do that.
Mykhailiuk knock it down to three.
They did a wide open shot even though it was Damian Jones in the corner. Good job by Buddy Hield.
Yeah, only Damian Jones' third three-point attempt this season. His first make. Ski with the three. Kings turnover, 3-on-2. Mykhailiuk lays it in.
Yeah, I would say that right there, Kyle Guy, he tried to force that.
Hard for I've had trouble guarding him in the couple games we played against Portland, like all the way back to the preseason. And I would definitely say is that I'm using all these tools as like in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'm keeping these memories in my.
Say on the telecast, I don't know if you go back and watch them, but defensively, when you talk about like, okay, these dudes are scoring easy, like you see here, when you get down by like, I mean, as you want to be. So take care.
Mykhailiuk finally gets a bucket to go, and Luke Walton calls time here tonight. Kyle Guy lost control. Mykhailiuk. Little room service at the other end with just under 5 minutes to go. 118-94. And Kenrich Williams told him he's not allowed to put that up in there. In more colorful language, of course. Mykhailiuk with the coach. Now it's San Jose State. Davis played with it and lost it. Mykhailiuk converts with the layup.
And some of the skills that he's been able to showcase. As Mykhailiuk knows he's going to have to heave it up. He does so, and he does beat the buzzer right in front of the Utah bench.
You know, he is such a good scorer, leading the NBA in points off the bench at over 18 a game as Mykhailiuk continues to see string music.
And it's been extra free throws for Mike Conley, who's now got 6 free throws out, but the burst of acceleration from Mykhailiuk.
That's tough to.
3-point shot. As Mykhailiuk keeps his dribble alive, veering all around the lane, and then finally decides to settle for the step back.
Oh yeah, he won't pass up a shot. I haven't seen too many that he will pass up. And that's why he's averaging over 18 a game. As Mykhailiuk says, hello, I'm not done yet. Right now, it was a 14-point deficit at 40-26. Just keep fighting.
And another step back for Svi Mykhailiuk, whose offensive start. Biggest lead of the game for Utah with under a minute to go in the first. First half, that is. Mykhailiuk, how about another step back?
He's just in the zone.
Off the bench for the Jazz. As Mykhailiuk doing circles and finally sees an open crack to get that one up off the glass.